I'm going to piss off a lot of people with this review. We're talking about Linkin Park Hybrid Theory. And I'm going to be honest and completely honest. Not going to pull any punches. Much respect to Chester Bennington. Understand. Shit happens. But I'm also going to be flat out honest. Chester Bennington is the entire reason why, not the entire reason, but the biggest reason why I don't like Linkin Park, and I never have. Right from day one when they came out, music, not bad. Not great, but not bad. A little too much sampling in there for me, a little too much mixing. Taking a quick look at the liner notes, because I've never actually looked at the liner notes before. My ex was big into Linkin Park, so I got to listen to a lot of Linkin Park thanks to her back in the day. All right, so you got Chester on vocals, you got Rob Borden on drums and backing vocals, you got Brad Delson, guitars, bass, backing vocals, Joseph Kahn, records, sampling, backing vocals, and Mike Shinoda, MSC vocals, beats, sampling. So the fact that it doesn't say backing vocals on Mike makes me think he's the guy that does the hip hop stuff. Please, in the comments, let me know if I'm wrong, because I don't know. So that leads me into the second reason why I don't really care for Linkin Park. I am not now, nor have I ever been a big rap hip hop fan. I respect it. There's some artists I really, really dig. Other ones I don't care for. The whole way around, I don't like this album. The music is decent on it. You know, it's not bad. There's some parts where it gets really nice and heavy. But once again, like I said, I don't like Chester screaming. I'm not a big screaming person in general. And most of that is that's how I feel when I listen to this, okay? So right away, if you really want to flame ahead in the comments, go ahead and flame ahead in the comments. It's a personal taste thing, okay? I'm not taking away from anybody and what they actually do. Actually, the music is very well put together. It's really well done. From a technical standpoint, everything about this album is decent. From a personal preference standpoint, there's nothing on this album that does anything for me. When I was listening to the album to do the review, some of the songs I really remember well. Some of the songs I didn't remember that well at all. I hadn't listened to this album in probably 20 years. So, album opens up with Paper Cut, which decent starter to the album. Opens it up right, lets you know what you're in for, lets you know the music style you're into. Then we're into One Step Closer. I believe that was the first big bust out single, and I don't mind it. I mean, it's not a bad single, I guess. With You, forgettable. Points of Authority, I kind of dug on this one musically a little bit until the singing started. Crawling, oh my god. I hate this one. Yeah, okay, that's how I feel. Runaway, didn't remember that one at all. In all honesty, it's pretty forgettable. By Myself, whatever. In the end, another one where I just want to shoot myself again. As much as I complained about the hip hop or the rap like vocals, I don't mind them too much on In the End, but I actually prefer the hip hop vocals over the screaming from Chester. Once again, I really feel bad that it feels like I'm really crapping all over Chester here, because I don't mean to. I'm really not a fan of his style of vocals. Place for My Head, whatever. Forgotten, it's forgettable. Cure for the Itch, meh. And Pushing Me Away finishes out the album. ultimately, what holds me back on this album is the hip hop rap style vocals, the screaming vocals, and then there's way too much sampling and production-y kind of stuff like that to fill out the sound. Like if you took out the two guys doing the samples and the little stuff like that in the band, and you left just the two musicians in there, I think the sound of this band would fall apart real fast. Like I really, you'd never be able to get Linkin Park to do a acoustic album and have it still sound like Linkin Park. You would never be able to get Linkin Park to take out those extra elements and still have a lush sound. It's not going to happen. It's going to sound like a metal-y punk kind of band at best. I know there are people that love this album. I know people that love this band. I am not one of them, and I never have been. I probably never will be. When the new debate came out over the new vocalist joining the band and stuff like that, I didn't have an opinion because I really didn't care. It's like, okay, so they got a new vocalist, a female. If she's still screaming like Chester, who gives a shit? All right, folks. Once again, I know I'm going to take some flack for this one because of my views on this one. That's okay. I understand. Drop me a line down below. Let me know what you think. That's what the comment section is for. There's a couple links down there as well. Check those out. Like button, subscribe button, bell for notifications. Otherwise, peace, love, take care.